Good morning. Hope you're all well. Um, it's sunny, very sunny actually, and it's a little bit chilly, hence the cardigan and the old man cardigan really. And yeah, it's winter's here really, and it's not my favourite time of year, in all honesty. Um, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about politics today. Okay. Now I'm a bit cranky. I've been up since 2:30. Went to bed at 8:30. Up at 2:30, and I'm a bit, ugh. But I had a few things to get off my chest. Now, a very good friend of mine has deleted me from social media, and I think he kind of officially informed me of that fact, and he didn't appreciate my views or my point of view. Yeah, it, look, I'm a gay man. I have my views. I respect other people, other gay people, other cultures, other ethnicities. I respect everyone equally. I believe in equality. I believe every one of us is equal, no matter what the colour of our skin, our sexuality, or gender. Some people of my ilk, other gay people, think differently. And it's quite bizarre because since Brexit, I have this view that when Brexit happened, I think we entered this parallel universe and we're in this nasty, horrible place. And we shouldn't be here. And we shouldn't have Brexit. And there should have been no pandemic and all the rest of it. Everything seems to have gone to pot since that time. And I can't understand why. Well, I can. There's been a marked rise in far right, certainly in the UK and across the world, in Europe. I think Donald Trump is responsible for a lot of that, and his populism, and how anyone. Do you know what? People are going to look back on this time, if we're all alive, 50 years time, and they're going to learn about it, and they're going to be taught about the dangers of fascism and the rise of the far right across the world, because that is what's happening. And it shocks me to the core, because before Brexit, that was kind of like the turning point. Before that, everything seemed well and okay. And then it just went. I have an opinion, and I do express it maybe a little bit too much on social media, but it's kind of an outlet. I have my blog, obviously, where I express my opinions more. But I do think that we should be able to speak our minds. I believe in freedom of speech, no matter what it is, whether you're right, left, whatever, green, liberal, whatever. Now, although I live in Australia, I have a point of view about Britain in particular because that's where I vote. I'm not allowed to vote here yet, and that will be when I become a citizen in literally a few months' time, to be honest with you. And I'm also a member of the Labour Party here, and I believe in the values that they champion. And you may look at me and you may think, well, look, Labour and the UK are doing absolutely nothing for anyone, and they are take. They're taking money. They're doing this. They're doing that. That's your point of view. I respect your reasons for having it. I respect you as a person, as an individual. We all have our own minds, our own brains, and we're allowed to process information the way we think fit. But also respect mine. Also respect that I have a view, and I am allowed to speak. I've been shouted down on numerous occasions by people who don't even know me. Threads, that the new social media platform, the newish social media platform. People in there because you make one comment and they just like they jump on you. They're like lions, literally. I'm thinking, go away. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my followers on Threads. Social media, doom scrolling, etc., really has a lot to answer for. Yet for me, it's an outlet. I love it, and it allows me to keep in contact with all sorts of friends and family and online friends, and I would never ever get rid of it. And I'm a terrible example of someone who goes to bed. Oh, I think I've got something in my teeth. That's annoying me. But I go to bed and I lay down and I doom scroll and I'm constantly on my phone. I know I shouldn't. I know it's bad for me, but I do. It's not the best thing in the world for someone trying to fall asleep. And that's probably why I've got a lot of sleeping problems. But like my father, I have a very big political bent. This is the part of my father I got, the politics. My brother got the sport, I got the politics. Me and Dad have some fantastic conversations when we phone each other on the weekend. And we debate and we argue and we shout and we scream because, yes, my father's more left-wing than what I am. But I respect his opinions. Equally, he respects mine, who says he does. But we do have arguments. And they are good, healthy, robust arguments. They're not, you don't pussyfoot around the point. We tell it how it is. That's what freedom of speech is all about. I don't care who you are. I am a freedom of speech advocate. To put people in jail for tweets, opinions on Facebook is abhorrent. It's disgraceful. And it should not happen. Speak your mind. As I said, some people don't respect that. I've lost a friend because of it. He was a very good friend. And it's upsetting for me, but I can't change. It's not going to change because I have my beliefs. He has his beliefs. I don't agree with him. He doesn't agree with me. You know, we're both gay people. As far as I'm concerned, gay people should not be voting for far right parties. People like Farage in the UK on the rise. Why? Brexit was an absolute disaster. Yet people are flocking to this man. Why? Donald Trump is a disaster. Farage is his friend. They're flocking to reform. Why? It beggars belief. But what makes it worse is other gay people also flocking to the far right. It's madness. Utter, sheer, unadulterated madness. And I don't get it. Maybe I'm too old. But I'm also too old to change my mind and my views and my opinions and the way I express myself. It's not going to happen. Accept me for who I am as much as I accept you for who you are. That's what life's about. So this really is it. I've got more to say over this 4-day weekend I've got. And I'm going to do a bit of writing, etc., etc. I'm so damn tired at the moment, though. I just needed to get that off my chest. And sometimes you just need to. And I have. So thank you for listening to the rambling. Also, if you want to shout and scream at me about politics, feel free, because I love it. And it's something, you know, we should all cherish. The fact that we can do that. We're allowed to do that. It's not wrong. It's the right thing to do. And it keeps me happy. No more rambling from me. As I said, I'm going to do a bit of writing. And it might be a bit more sedate tomorrow when I'm less tired, less irate, and less angry with the world. Anyway, thank you for listening, and sorry about the rambling, and ciao for now.